and welcome to the Dwayne Anderson Man of Many Voices show. We're going to have an exciting show today. I'm just so happy. And guess what? I'm going to use that word again because people say I use it too much. But I'm flabbergastedly happy. Super fantastically happy, feeling happy because happy is the way to be. Nobody wants to be sad, depressed, and making everybody else sad and depressed. But today is a good day because you are watching the Dwayne Anderson Man in Many Voices show right here in Hollywood. And today we have a spectacular show with some spectacular guests. We have spectacular sponsors. We have everything going on today that is spectacular. So clap your hands, stomp your feet, do something because today we have the wonderful, the magnificent, the powerful, the talented, the beautiful, the very classy, and the very powerful voice of Natasha C. Coward is going to be on this show today in Hollywood in front of 7 million people. That's 7 million people. And 7 million people, she's going to talk and tell her story. I'm going to answer some questions because she is one of the best interviewers that I could possibly interview as far as singers, people with experience in Hollywood and all around the world as far as her music. She has some great CDs and music and acting experiences that she wants to talk about today, so we're going to ask her. And there's a question I'm going to ask her that inquiring minds want to know about this sexy lady. So I have her coming up. I'm debuting my brand new song, and it's called The Sexiest Thing on My Woman Is Her Mind. Let me say that again, because you might want to make this happen with your woman. The sexiest thing on my woman is her mind. Because if she ain't got nothing going on up here, it don't matter what she got going on down there. Because she got to have a good head on her shoulders to go with that good body. So the sexiest thing, even though she got a sexy body, the sexiest thing on my woman is her mind. I'm going to perform it today. We have my wife coming on, and she's going to tell you some things that's going on with her movies and things like that. So guess what? Clap your hands, y'all. We're going to have a good day today. Today is a good day. So I'm going to start off with saying this. You might be going through, but don't let all these things that are material or things that are depressing or things that are negative run or control your life. Control your life with some inspiration and great vibes. Get around people that make you happy. Get around people that tell you the truth but don't want to try to break you down. But get around people that will lift you up because they want to stay lifted up. Okay, so we're going to start the show. Guess what? I'm happy. I'm telling you that again. And like I said, we have Natasha C. Coward, and we're going to Skype her in because she, we have some great things that we want to ask her, and I'm just so curious about the answers that she's going to give. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I just want to say this: Are we ready for Natasha? Staff, are we ready for Natasha? Are we going to do this right now? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, I give to you the powerful, the wonderful, the very talented, gifted singer, very, very, very beautiful lady. She's a very exciting person. So if you want excitement from a woman, you're looking at the right show today to get it from the very powerful singer. This girl got them vocals. She got the vocals of Patti LaBelle. She got the smoothness, and she got the runs that Shaka Khan do. She got the same runs. She can do the same runs as Aretha Franklin. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the powerful, the wonderful, the beautiful Natasha C. Coward. Y'all, come on, clap your hands. Stomp your feet. I'm happy. Woo, look at that. She's so beautiful. What's going on with you? How are you doing?
Hey, D. All is well. Thanks for having me on the show.
Well, I can have you on my show about 50,000 more times, just because of the way you look. That's not even talking about the talent, but we're going to talk about that too. How's everything out there in New York?
Everything is good. Everything is good.
Okay, and you know what? I have some questions for you and everything because I've seen you live. I've seen your videos. I've seen you do some amazing things with your voice. You got the moves. You got the looks. You got all this stuff going on. So I'm going to put my musical spectacles on. Oh, there's some music. It's in the air. I can feel it. If you was here in the studio, you'd be feeling it. But you probably got that music thing going on in your crib right now, So I just want to ask you this one question to start off with. because it's really been baffling because my family, we all fell in love with you just listening to your songs while I was studying up on your interview. The kids, my grandchildren, everybody loves you. So I'm pretty sure you already got a lot of fans already, but the Andersons love you. So let me tell you.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, so you might as well get loose and everything because I'm going to ask you some very important questions, young lady.
Okay.
Okay, this is my serious look. All right.
Okay.
I want to start off with, how did you end up becoming the great spectacular talent that you are, and where did it all start?
It all started for me at a very young age. I started out singing in church with my 3 sisters. The pastor's wife would always ask my mother to have us perform at different functions at the church. So that's where it started for me.
Absolutely. So now, did this was this your learning experience as far as a young lady to cultivate and capture your voice? Is that where it came from, the gospel? Yes, definitely. Okay. That's where my roots are, gospel. And I always pay tribute to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Wow.
In every show that I do, I always got to let the fans know He's the beginning and the end of everything that I do.
Well, sister, you just hit a nerve. You're a Christian. I need to come up to
Amen. Yes, indeed.
I need to come up to New York and shake your hand. You're a Christian. You're an actual Christian in 2017. That's hard to do.
That's true. That's right.
Right, but you do it very well because I could tell you've been through some things.
Yes, indeed. It's been a struggle, but I survived.
Well, we know you got a story to tell, and we want to hear it. But I ain't gonna get on to your Christianity business right yet. I want you to where did you finally decide to go the slide from gospel to R&B? What was the age?
Repeat that for me, D, because you're going in and out. Sorry.
Let me see it. Use my very white voice. When did you decide to do R&B, baby?
Well, I love R&B, rhythm and blues. I think that's down in my soul. Growing up, I'm hearing my parents, my grandparents listening to Aretha, Gladys, Patti. Yes. That type of music stuck with me.
Absolutely. I can hear it in your voice. When you sing, I could tell all those influences come out of your voice, And I hear Natasha C. Coward with your runs, and I hear Aretha Franklin, Patti LaBelle, also Shaka Khan in your voice. I hear Whitney Houston, and sometimes, one time I heard you sing a song, and you hit that Minnie Riperton thing, that Mariah Carey high note, and I was like, wow. I said, I bet this young lady, she can do any note on and off the scale,
Nah, I'm not up there with Mariah. I'm maybe about a note under hers.
Okay.
Trust me, I've been practicing hers. I can't quite hit her top note just yet.
It's coming, because
practice makes perfect, right?
Right. So let me ask you this question. The Empress of Real R&B, where did that come from?
The Empress of Real R&B, Flo Anthony gave me that title a few years back. Yeah, she wrote a piece on me, and she named me the Empress of Real R&B.
Absolutely, you are. That you are.
Oh, thank you.
And then R&B is never going to lose its power, but you're bringing it back to a whole nother equation. And I'm proud of you for that. Just meeting you and everything, and I'm proud of you because you're actually bringing the right type of sound to R&B back to the United States, which you're singing.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, and were you born and raised in the Bronx or in New York?
Oh, definitely. South Bronx all day, every day, boogie down, representing.
Well, you heard that, people, and I know that there's some Bronx people watching right now. She's representing the city. That's where it should be.
That's right. BX, NYC. That's right.
So now, I want to talk about your CDs and some of your work and everything. But when I heard about you donating a portion of your proceeds from your CDs to breast cancer. I said, wow, that's awesome. That's the most awesome things. You're giving back not only to the community, but you're giving back to people who are so sick that they can't do anything else but receive help. And I commend you for that. So tell us a little bit about that. How's that come about?
Well, my mother was diagnosed about 7 to 8 years ago with ovarian cancer, and a very close friend of mine's mother was diagnosed with breast cancer. So, with help, we always need help for every illness, but that hit close to home to me. So in my way of supporting, I chose to give back a portion of every CD that I sell, a portion of the funds, to go towards breast cancer awareness.
Right, because that is definitely needed, in the community, in every community, black, white, you name it, whatever religion, whatever background. If you are fighting cancer, that's a great thing to have an artist such as yourself donating money to it to help the cause, and to spread the good news about it. So tell us a little bit. I want to know about No Warning Signs, because that is an excellent title. And
yes.
I mean, you could take it a whole lot of different ways, because there's warning signs in every facet of life. But you have a story to tell about No Warning Signs. What is it?
No Warning Sign. To keep it real, that song was personally about me. Was in a relationship with someone for quite some time and thought everything was good, and one day found out it wasn't. So, I mean, there was no signs, there was no clue. There was no warning. So this is the actual experience? Yes, it's an actual experience.
So wait a minute, this man was cheating.
So you know what I had to do, right?
What you do?
Kick him to the curb.
That's right. Kicked him hard too. That way he'll remember. And
yeah, now he's suffering now.
Wow, you must have kicked him real hard. So now, so you're quite naturally, since you this is coming from experience, you're probably a big part of your writing process in the studio.
Yes, a lot of writing that I do comes from my experience, from other people's experience. That things that they go through, and I'll just take portions of it and feed off it and get to writing. Right. About that experience.
Well, that's the I'm a songwriter and singer myself, and I love singers who sing from experience. Because the song comes out so much stronger. Absolutely so much stronger, and you feel it, and when you really feel it, the people feel it too. I can see your pain sometimes in the songs that you sing, and I can see your joy sometimes in the songs you sing, and it's beautiful, beautiful thing to put that down on paper and actually make it come to fruition in the studio. And you are an expert at it. So I need to know. My wife, she's on her second movie, producing, writing, filming, and she's a great number of plays. And I know about your acting experience and everything, and there's some acting. With acting, that's a lot of personal things come along with it too, in order for you to portray that character. So what is your experience? How did you end up in doing acting as well?
I think I was acting all my life, trying to get away with things with my moms, but no, my first real acting came from Roz Nixon, Great Women in Music. She did a play called The SS Nirvana, and she asked me to be part of it. And in that play, I was the owner of a nightclub on a cruise ship.
Wow.
Yeah, and it had all the great singers were my friends, Ella Fitzgerald, Duke Ellington. So that's where my first real acting role came from.
Wow. And
then from there on, I got with Vi Higginson, and I did her Sing Harlem Sings, where I did, it was a musical where I portrayed Shaka Khan singing I'm Every Woman. And then from that experience, it took me to be the understudy and Mama I Want to Sing The Next Generation, the understudy for Sister Carrie. Wow. So that's where my first acting gig came from.
That's awesome, and then you've been rolling ever since with the acting and everything. And
yes,
my wife she's here and she's watching and everything, and I'm like, man, you got to give Natasha a part on your next movie. Her next movie is called Saving Humanity, and it's
nice,
very powerful.
Yes, girl, hook a sister up.
Yeah, about women. It's a movie about women. So you could, now I want to ask you about this. Wow, man, you had some great experiences for opening up with some big stars. You opened up for big stars. You know what I mean? I mean, people like Nancy Wilson and Freddie Jackson, Karen Clark Sheard, and Shirley Caesar. Wow.
Yeah.
Morris Day. Wait a minute, I got to hear about Morris Day. Ray Goodman and Brown. The main ingredient. You've been getting around, girl. Go ahead now. Your resume is so extensive. It's a beautiful thing to see a black woman or anyone with a resume this good. But tell us a little bit about some of these people like Nancy Wilson. What's it like to work with her?
It was a wonderful experience. I was able to open up for her at the Apollo Theater in Harlem, USA, and it was wonderful. I mean, she was fabulous. She was down to earth, gave me good advice, told me to stick to my guns, to do what I love to do. Don't let anyone change me or change my style of music. Just stay true to what I love to do and who I am.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. I see it rubbed off and everything. You work with a couple of Freddie Jackson. Anybody who works with Freddie Jackson, they got to be a great singer. Freddie Jackson, he don't sing with just anybody. So your voice is so unique, it got you in there. But I want to hear about Morris Day. Did Morris Day walk around with the coolness? He was like, I want to see some perfection. I want you get down there and get right. Don't you show me? Was he like that, or was he just down to earth guy? That was he the guy in Purple Rain, or was he actually?
He was good. It was good. We did the show. I believe it was it the Lyric Opera House?
Ooh,
in Baltimore, Maryland. It was a wonderful experience. Freddie was cool, down to earth, and everything. Welcomed me with open arms.
Yes, and what about the main ingredient? How did you end up? Was that
the main ingredients? Yeah. I was working with them on their CD. They asked me to do a song with them, which I did, and from that point on, I did a couple of other things with them and their producer, Mr. Patrick Adams. We co-wrote a couple of songs together. I mean, it was a wonderful experience.
Well, I'm just flabbergasted from you. I just think you just all that, and when I interview somebody, I studied them extensively and everything. And guess what? I found out some stuff about you. One thing is your music is big internationally. You're not just in the States. You're all over around the world, and it's on the charts with a bullet, and No Warning Signs was one of them, so when you're on the charts like that, is that from the experience that you get from Natasha C. Coward Productions? I want you to tell me about that too. But how did I mean? Is it your writing experience must be so good, and you must be so powerfully into your writing in order for the lyrics and all that. So is that your writing process and your production company, is that what brought you to get this big?
It's geared. The company is geared to putting on great shows with real R&B music, looking for up and coming artists that wants to do straight up real R&B, helping them, move them along the way, also with writing, stage performance. It's just bringing the whole package together, because I think in this day and time that market for real R&B is missing. We don't have it anymore. Right. So I'm just on the grind, to keep it there. I don't want us to lose the real R&B. Because if you look at the radio stations today, out my way, when you say R&B, I'm like, okay, that's what you consider R&B. It's not R&B. Not R&B. When you still hear radio stations constantly running Shaka, constantly running Tina Marie, Aretha Patti, that's real R&B. That's what the audience, people are still looking for. And me personally, I feel we're not getting it.
Well,
we're not getting it.
Natasha, to me, you are real R&B. And we want to ask this very important question right here. Tell us about your upcoming shows and events that you got coming up, so that people can know where they can catch you and then spend that money and buy your tickets and buy your CD. Don't just come to the show, buy the CD too as well. Tell us about your upcoming events.
Yeah, my next show I'm doing is July 22nd, and that's in the OC, Orange County, New York. It will be at the MEV. It's July 22nd. Showtime is 9:00 p.m. sharp. Everyone in OC in the metropolitan area, come out if you want to see real R&B live band performance. A great show. I guarantee you won't be disappointed.
Oh yeah, your band is off the hook too. Your band is very good, very good, very great sound. They know how to follow you, and they know how to work with the audience. And they know they're good. Let me ask you this then. Since you write most of your material, do you collaborate with people as well? Like, is there like a certain person if hypothetically, if there was a person, singer out there, maybe Dwayne Anderson, I don't know, but a singer out there that that you want to collaborate in the studio with or something like that, who would it be? I mean, I would see you working with big people.
It would definitely be you, Dwayne. Definitely. It would definitely be you. It would be you, and I would love to collaborate with you, Tyrese.
Yes.
Johnny Gill.
Yes.
Artists like that. Tank. Great performers and singers.
Well,
and also J Hud, and definitely my girl Fantasia.
Oh,
definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Those are some good picks. And I'm debuting I'm making my R&B debut back into R&B, reinstating myself today on this show. So I want you to listen to my song called "The Sexiest Thing on My Woman Is Her Mind," and you tell me what you think after the show. Don't tell me on air. But anyway, okay. Here's a couple more questions, because time is just running so fast. I could just talk to you all day because your resume is so extensive. There's so much to talk about. What is the motivation and the inspiration behind your talent? Now, you said it was God, and you started off in the church and everything like that. But what keeps you going to this day? Besides that, I mean, that's a big factor. But is there family members? Is there people in your life that's who is it? What's going on with Tasha?
First and foremost is my Lord and Savior. I'm just thankful that He blessed me with the gift, that He trusts me to use it, and I'm just trying to show Him how humble and thankful I am for it. It is also my family, my team, that's constantly, when I'm feeling down, like, and that's constantly pushing me, keep doing what you're doing. And it's also because I love to sing. You can ask anyone. If there was anything, there's nothing else in this world I would rather do but sing.
Okay, I got two more questions for you before we go to a commercial break. But check this out. The one question is, if there's some young people out there right now, the short version, if there's some young people out there right now that want to do what you do, what would you suggest that they do as a motivating factor for them as well? To get
say that again, Dwayne, because it was a little distorted. Sorry.
All right. We're going to back up. All right. What would you tell young people that want to do what you do?
If it's in you and you love it, no matter what, don't give up. Keep pursuing your dream, because I always say it's not in your time or my time, it's always in God's time.
That's right.
So just continue pursuing what it is you love to do.
Well, you're motivated.
No matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone does, keep doing what you love to do. Keep pursuing your dreams.
Right, you're a big inspiration. All right, here's the big question that inquiring minds want to know. I ran across lots of men, numerous men, men that just don't know how to get a good woman like you, or a powerful, intelligent, talented woman like you. Is there, drumroll, brrr, a significant other out there for Natasha C. Coward?
Is there?
Uh-oh. You're taking too long. You're supposed to say, yeah! You ain't got no man. And you...
No, I'm just all about right now just focusing, staying focused on my, career.
Right.
And doing what I need to do.
That's right. Take your time with it because,
Yeah.
But check this out. We're going to go for a commercial break because we got to pay the bills and all that good stuff. But I want you to be on standby because once I bring you back in, if I bring you back in, I want you to be ready for this big, powerful question. We'll be right back.
Okay.
We'll be right back.
I won't be denied the pleasures of your kisses, the pleasures of your smile. I think you'll take for granted that I'll always be here just because I love you. It doesn't mean I wanna disappear. Been so long, I'm missing you, baby. Been so long, I'm missing you, baby. For some mellow memories of once upon a time, slowly creeping on me and they linger on my mind. Just let somebody love you. I just don't know why. Whenever I get close to you, you wanna run and hide. It's been so long.
So now here's the question I have for you, Natasha. After hearing that song, after being the intelligent woman that you are, because you got it going on, your intelligence shows in your music, your intelligence show in the way you portray yourself, you're classy, you got a very nice, strong voice. I could tell that you have some school training, vocal-wise. I could tell that you have a very nice ear in the studio. I want to ask you this question. Sky's the limit for you, I already know. As far as, you're going to go way farther, and I'm going to touch and agree. Since you believe in God, I do too. I'm going to touch and agree that your music career is going to take off like a rocket. Faster than the bullet, faster than the lightning. You're going to see things in your music career that you've never seen before. And I'm touching and agree with you that it's going to happen. You
I declare and decree in Jesus' name, amen.
In Jesus' name. And so
I receive that.
So with that, I just want to ask you to tell the people and reiterate where you're going to be. And also, I want to know about your power. You got a great manager. He's doing some things for you.
Yes.
So
okay, my next gig, July 22nd, 2017. That's a Saturday evening, 9:00 p.m. sharp. It's showtime. Doors open at 8. It's in Orange County, New York. It's 45 minutes to an hour outside of New York City. Everyone that's a fan that loves real R&B, live music, come out and support. It's the MEV in Orange County, New York, Middletown, New York, right off of 211.
All right, let's real quick. Let's give a shout out to your manager and everything. Let's let him know that he is out there and he's behind your music. What's his name?
Yes, Tony Branch. That right. Dude is the real deal.
That's right.
Yes, he on the grind. He on the grind and make my career progress.
Right. I'm just here to tell him I'm backing you up on that. He's a very good manager, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. My interview with Natasha C. Coward, the very powerful Natasha C. Coward and everything. I'm looking forward to doing some studio work with you, and I'm looking forward for you next.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, my brother.
I will be there front row at your next concert. Also, this is my wife right here. This is my beautiful wife right here, Mary Ann.
Hey, wifey.
Hi.
Playwright, movie maker.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, and I'm going to keep you in mind for a movie for next my next character, because we're getting ready to do some big things with Saving Humanity, and I just love your music. I love your spirit.
Oh, definitely. I would love to.
Yes.
Yep, because movies, you got it going on. Now, tell us a little bit more about your upcoming movies. I know you did a couple of them, and I was in one of them. You made me a killer in one of your movies. But anyway, tell them more about your movie.
The one he's talking about is called He'll Take Your Soul. It's actually, the trailer is on Facebook. But we just did a premiere for Saving Humanity, but we're going to do some of the scenes over. But my biggest movie I want to do, I did a play a couple years ago. It's called Stop Playing Church. and I'm ready to turn that into a screenplay. And I got a perfect character for you. Yes, it's a comedy, but it's also for real. You know, it's about, you know, it's just what it says. Stop playing church. You know, we live in the last days, so we got to get it right. You know, get right, church, and let's go home.
Type of thing.
Exactly, so true.
Right, you know, and so there's a lot of things that we have in mind for you because you're just an extreme, exceptional talent. And probably everybody in the world wants to work with you, but it'll be a pleasure and an honor for us to get together and work with you. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have this great, powerful woman of God as well as R&B right here in front of you, in front of 7 million people. Is there a shout out that you want to give besides the one you gave to your manager, but to your family members?
Yes. I want to give a shout out to TB, Tony Branch, #1 MJ Management. That's my dude. I want to give a shout out to my girl, Trey B. Always got my back. That's my personal assistant. Been down with me since day one. My family, my friends, everyone. NYC and especially BX. I gotta represent.
Okay.
I appreciate everything, and you, Andre, and your lovely wife, Dwayne. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate all your love and support. Thank you.
With your shout out, I just want to give a shout out to Greg Hanley. I want to give a shout out to Solid Gold Show and Ballet's in Las Vegas. They got it going on. If you ever come to Vegas, Natasha, go to that show. They do a tribute to Motown and R&B and all that good stuff.
Wow.
And it's a powerful show.
Yes,
I also want to give a shout out to Tallulah Anderson for 2 for 2 Boobs. This is a breast cancer awareness company, and they do breast cancer awareness where I want to hook you two guys up. Maybe we can do some concerts for that type of thing. And then also I want to give a shout out to the Anita Mayo Scholarship Fund. They get scholarships for kids all across the United States and around the world. Get help them with books and tuition and everything. My lovely wife, if there's something you want to say or give a shout out to or anything like that.
I just want to give a shout to everyone that tuned in and is watching us live, and also let you know that life is too short, and if you don't have your business in order and you need some life insurance, let me know. I'm your girl. I'm your girl. I'm that girl. All right.
And also, you know, there's a great friend of ours. She's like a perfect friend, a wonderful person to know. We want to give a shout out to Julia. She's been a great help to us. Julia works here. Right now she's working as a technician, but she wears many hats. And we want to give a shout out to you, Julia.
Yes.
Okay, and we got 48 seconds, so I just want to say this. You know, peace, love, and soul, and all that good stuff. Okay, listen for her music and all that good stuff. It's a pleasure to interview. Thank you for coming on Dwayne Anderson, Man of Many Voices show in front of 7 million people doing your thing. 7 million people, we love you. This is Dwayne Anderson. I love you. Jesus love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye-bye.